Hi everyone, I'm going to talk about my research topic, which is dependent drug would be impairing adolescents' working memory. As the beginning of the essay, this statement will describe my agreement of the research. Nowadays, with the increasing popular of the illicit drugs taken among adolescents, several academic research found that young adults with alcohol disorders show discrete pattern on memory tasks. There are four main points about this topic. I would explain each of them in this video. Firstly, I will discuss two aspects about the basic background knowledge of the dependence drug. The first aspect in this is the reasons that teens taking drugs, including the internal and external factors. For example, the family drugs abuse, history, and the addiction of the dependence drugs. The second aspect is the different types of drugs bring diverse effects to individuals who overusing drugs. Secondly, after the introduction of my topic, I would like to compare the different kinds of impacts that drugs bring to the teenagers. One of the important effects is to the memory. It is show memory disorder for both working memory and objective subjective memory. Another one is the comparisons of different gender. Males and females with drug abuse be affected in different regions in the brain. The conclusion is that males drug user displayed higher response in working memory tasks, and they would receive smaller influences than females. The third main idea about my research paper is teens drug users would be influenced fundamentally. The first important impact for teenagers is that the drugs would change young adults' brain development, such as cognitive functioning. In order to prove my agreement, I will compare the drug users group and control groups. Then is the comparison of the verbal and visual memory. The second impact for teens is that unstable emotion displayed and negative social behaviors. All the examples I used for my research are from academic journal articles, which I found from a Carleton University library. Furthermore, the conclusion from the sources I used mostly are based on functional magnetic resonance imaging, which is definitely trustable. Thus, the experimental data and series I cited were reliable as well as professional. According to the experimental results, I can conclude that drug-abused teenagers would be affected no matter external factors or internal factors. The fourth main idea I would like to explain in my research paper is the suggestions provided for future studies about the impairments for drugs. The first part is for teenagers. Facing to the problems that teens drug abuse, families have responded to take the corresponding measures. For example, encouraging teens stop taking drugs, even help them to do the abstinence treatment. The second part is for experts who would doing the relevant studies in their own field. At last, I will summarize all the evidence I collect for my agreement in this research and write the conclusion of the topic. In addition, There are 6 references I used in total, and I will list them in the bottom of my research essay. Thank you. That's it.